battle.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. The teardrop. No good that time. And Orlando the other way now. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Hook loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Rebound Boston. For three. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
To the paint. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. They're the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Clock at 6. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From the line, misses off the left iron.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Orlando trailing here. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. 1:44 left in the first quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
From deep three-point range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Into the lane. The jump hook. And a nice finish on the layup. 6 points for him.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Boston foul, Julius Erving. First personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
Boston on D. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
.29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Again, Boston.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Orlando, Nikola Jokic, 2 shots.
First one falls.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
Both good from the line that time. In time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
All right, fans, give it up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And for Orlando, goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Larry
Those are some
Johnson.
hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Celtics with the lead. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
Wilt
And the
Chamberlain.
Celtics making a change here.
McHale. Kyrie.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Out to the right wing. From the high post. This is his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Shoots. Kept alive by Boston. Second chance shot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Orlando calls timeout. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, BA. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Entertainment. Celtics, Jimmy Butler.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Six on the shot clock. Deflected. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time, and that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Top of the key. That one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they're great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
At the line for your Celtics, Jimmy Butler. At the line, shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul, Isaiah Thomas. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Jimmy Butler. At the line with one shot.
The gritty, hard-working mentality of Butler is contagious. He just elevates his teammates to work on becoming better, too.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
1:49 left in the first half. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
Jacks up with three. Rebound by the Magic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Five to shoot. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. And that's a double-double for him now.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 43 seconds left in the first half.
Boston foul, Penny Hardaway. First personal foul, first team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. DeMarcus Cousins, Julius Irving.
40 seconds left in the first half of this one. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. He has 6.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Miscalculation, they are really their own worst enemy right now. That's why they find themselves way behind.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. That's tipped. That one goes. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston had no problems getting going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. Moving through quarter number 2, their focus was razor sharp, and the points came with it. They also made some excellent defensive stops and are clearly in control of this one, up by 14. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
And the game plan they were very good. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so here is Orlando. It's a 14-point game. The three, no good on the shot. The Celtics shooting 59% in this one, a good average.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And for Orlando,
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
the shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
To the wing, right side. Puts it up from 15. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. He's got 14.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And another miss by Orlando.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
They get it back. Another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Looking to end the run. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And the first one at the line is good. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shoots. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Six to shoot. The rebound, Celtics. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Can't cash it in from the high post. The Magic have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. puts one up from 19, and that's off the glass and in.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Dennis Rodman.
.152 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, it's stolen away. Count the basket. He's got 6.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Knocks it loose. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. For Boston, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
That one a little long. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Boston sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
Man, he
foul.
made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one's no good. Well, the Magic shooting just around 26% for the game. On the court for the Magic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
He shoots. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Second team foul. At the line, Julius Erving. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
To the left side wing. And the shot goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment. Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment. Here they come, it's Celtics Entertainment. Out on another hand for the Celtics Entertainment.
Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. The rebound, Celtics. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. From the top of the key, he can't hit that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. It's picked off. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Gets an open look and hits it.
And this is where Butler's elite. Working that medium range area, elevating and connecting.
Oh, they need this. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Chamberlain. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Nikola Jokic. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. We got a line change here for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Here's Red. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Offline with a 3. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Here's Skiles. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Here's Turkoglu. Misses the 3. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Turkoglu. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him.